I'm compassionate, I have to say. Well, I guess it's, I mean, kind of, from the standpoint of the clerk, what's your level of angst?
It can be done either way. From the standpoint of canceling it, we do get emails from citizens saying, why have we canceled it? And
Okay.
that can present a problem.
So that creates additional work if we cancel, more so than if we schedule.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
path of least
All right.
resistance?
I guess from the path of least resistance is just leave it as is and make sure that we sign in.
So change the verbiage, Chris, to schedule as needed? That's what it is now.
I think that's what it says. What it says.
Yeah, that's what it says.
On section D under executive session, I would like to suggest that we add something that says no executive session can be held without the presence of the city attorney.
Where are you?
I'm just on
Page 10.
Okay, Tim.
What would happen in the instance where we need to go into executive session and Jen's not able to attend a meeting that evening? It's not happened very often. I think there's been times this year where it's been,
Well,
that we have to table it until the next meeting.
I would suggest that. I mean, I think that we're paying him to provide us guidance, and if we're sitting in a meeting, and I just think that him being there and ensuring that we're in compliance is the best bet for everybody.
Is his contract, Cheryl, is it kind of an a la carte to where we can, pay for, kind of to Christie's point, pay for him to be there?
Sorry, I've not been able to get a contract.
We don't have a contract.
And there's no contract.
Well, he's
not been able to get a
considered
contract.
in the pay, the salary ordinance, it says he is paid for 2 meetings per month.
That's
So
my point.
and then everything else is billed.
But do we have a contract for him thereafter?
Well, he's an employee, I don't know that we need a contract. He's an employee for those 2 hours. 2 meetings.
Well, actually, we probably don't want to be calling him an employee because it's kind of an independent contract. We don't put him on through any other employee
That's what we
benefits.
pay. It's kind of like the
He's
prosecutor or the judge.
Yeah,
Do they have contracts?
no.
So he doesn't do contracts either.
But I mean, I guess executive sessions, we could have an executive session on a work session night, but I'm just suggesting if that is going to happen, then the
Yeah,
city attorney should have to be there, and if he's not there, then we don't have the executive session.
Which is a pretty common practice.
What if we want to change city attorneys?
Well,
Do we
that
have
would be
him in there
another
then?
discussion.
No, that we do an open session.
Well, I mean, he's
Not an employee.
on the salary.
That's what we pay, that's what.
Yeah, that's just an allocation.
You're not an employee, you're on the salary.
Yeah.
On there though. You're an elected official, he's an appointed, official, so I don't think that's we would, it's like the judge or the prosecutor, if we choose to go out for bid, we go out for bid for those services, same with the city attorney, that's what we're paying. It's not.
Well, I like the addition nonetheless.
I think we should have it in there. Because agreed, just add it.
Right.
Yeah.
But should we ask to look at, kind of to Larry's point, contract and all those?
We don't have them.
You don't have a contract, so if you would like one, which, there are several cities that use independent attorneys, like what we use here, like what they do a contract, and you have a certain expectation for the level of whatever you're paying per month. So if you're paying $1,000 a month, that's 2 meetings, and, oh, by the way, 1 work session, and we get X number of hours of consult time.
For
that fee.
Right.
Yes, sir. Well,
And the reason you want to do that when you have an independent is because if they're running a private practice, you want to have an allocation that you know you got availability to handle city business. So that's why you typically do it when you have an independent.
well, and Larry's brought it up, and Randy's brought it up, Terry brought it up as well, then, I mean, maybe you gotta, talk about the disposition of the city attorney, be fitting for next month's work session, or, I mean, is that what I'm hearing?
A future work session, let
Yeah.
the city administrator decide what we put in.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
sure. Is that what you were looking for,
Right.
or you just use it? Okay.
So let me make sure, we're adding under section D,
Right,
city attorney has to designate a day work session.
yes.
Is there, okay, all right.
Under under ethical conduct, so the city council members shall, they receive at least 2 hours of training in ethics and conflicts of interest, open meetings laws, bias, prohibition, et cetera, every year. And my understanding that only 2 of us have done that. Is that right?
I've been,
This would kind of be going forward, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I've actually been to COMA training twice. I went to the.
In 2000, the last one we did was 2011 at Drew, right?
Right, and I did not go to that one. I was up in Standards Act.
We also have a
Which was
video
actually at the
presentation
county.
here
Yeah.
too.
But then, what year was that? That was 2011?
2010. I did not go to Boston.
Yeah, but it says every year.
Well, this is new.
This is.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, it's not retroactive.
Yeah, we
Otherwise, we're all in violation retroactively.
And how for discussion, if you'd like to, you know, it's, again, these are components we picked from other jurisdictions, so it's.
No, and I think this is.
I like
Well,
that.
I like this
Yes, you
because
want
it's not just Coma Cora,
Right.
it's other,
Well, yeah.
it's other trainings. And, the league offers that
We can
every
make it
May
a work session.
on a Saturday. So that training exists every May on a Saturday through the week in Topeka. So it's an hour drive and,
Well, we have to come to one of our, you know, we do a work.
oh, we do a
session.
work session. Yeah.
If you'd like to do this.
Like continue the education on it.
CEUs, that's right, we must have 2 CEUs every year. Works for me.
We have that in the budget, I believe, so we should.
And I think it's good, I talked to Steve at a charity breakfast a couple weeks ago. We talked about this in the challenge of basically volunteers keeping abreast of all of these rules and regs that cover what it is we do. And he actually said his office was going to try to get more, flexible training, DVDs, that kind of thing to help. So that would be great.
You were talking about Steve Howell?
Steve Howell, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, D.A. Howell.
Under chapter 5, the definition of forum, what does the section of the sort of sentence mean that says, but a smaller number may adjourn from day to day? What does that mean?
Like, we can meet
I
for
can't tell
coffee.
you, that's just how it's written in code. I wondered that myself.
That's how it's written in our code right now. Yeah. So it's.
That's not a good answer, and I apologize
So
for
maybe
that.
we should
but
remove that.
It
And then,
just, it does work on.
and then the next section, they may compel the attendance of absent members in such a manner and under such penalties which aren't addressed or defined as the council by ordinance may have previously prescribed. Do we have any ordinances that prescribe penalties?
Yeah, actually, there aren't any, and I know this is part of municipal code, but it's also part of the charter ordinance. Again, I think it's 19, which I think we're gonna be talking about in the future.
So do we need to remove that?
Well,
Well, that's
I
what
would
it
be
is.
fine with, I mean, could we just simply say in all cases it shall, quorum is 4 members of the council.
To
So
do
can we just
business.
leave that in there and take the rest out? I mean, if we're defining quorum.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's fine.
Ended on business.
Yeah, we can even leave it still in yellow because it is from violence.
I do want to pick up on something in a non-combative way.
Can we, I was gonna say, since we're on this page,